A few weeks ago, I reviewed the brand new Starke Sound SW15P subwoofer, and in that review, I said it was a great sub, but since I only had one, it didn't exactly fill my entire room with even tactile bass for my main listening position. Well, Starke Sound watched that video and sent me a second SW15P to see how it stacks up in my room. See what I did there? Let's discuss. If you watched the review video I did a couple weeks ago, then this video should be a lot of fun. Since I've already reviewed the SW15P, I'm not going to run through all the specs and highlights in this video. This is just going to be a review to see how dual SW15Ps compare with just using one. However, I do want to mention that for this review, I'll be using the 15Ps in a stack configuration in the front of my theater. I decided to go with the stack configuration due to the fact that when you stack matching subs on top of each other, you typically get a +6 dB boost. So I'm curious to see how much better the experience improves over using just a single sub. Both subs are connected using XLR cables. The bottom sub is connected directly to my RMC1, and the second sub on top is connected to the bottom sub via its XLR in and out connections. I'm using 11 Arndal speakers crossed over at 80 Hz, and all demo scenes are ripped to full quality and are being played back on a Zadoos Z20 Pro with the highest quality sound possible. My room size is 10 feet wide by 26 feet deep by 8 feet tall. And it's worth noting that your experience will differ drastically based on your room size, subwoofer placement, and acoustic treatment. The first demo I'm going to watch is the opening scene from Cloverfield.
Is this the only lights that went out? No, a couple did. Man, what is going on? Maybe you should have left town a little bit earlier, right? Should have. Oh, shit. Go, 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 go!
Okay, this is crazy. After I got both subs connected to my RMC1, this was the first demo scene I put on, and oh my goodness. The two SW15Ps in a stack configuration are pushing out some serious air with those two front ports. For the review, I sat in the front row, but in my normal listening tests, I'm sitting on the second row, which is my main listening position. I'm feeling air hit my face, my arms, my legs, and my feet. Mind you, there's two seats between me and the two SW15Ps, which means there's so much air being pushed out of those ports that it's bouncing off the walls and hitting me all over. Next up is Gun Maverick.
Setting time to target, 2 minutes, 15 seconds.
2:15, that's impossible.
File attack point. Maverick's inbound. 2, 1. Bombs away.
Again, these subs are pushing air all over the room. And not only that, I'm getting a pretty intense amount of tactile response, like way more than before when I only had one sub. The tactile response is hitting me from the front, from behind me, which is crazy because I have two subs that are not Starke sound behind my main listening position, and they're both turned off for this review. When I had just one SW15P, I was still getting some tactile response, but with two in a stack config, it's tenfold, and the entire room is being pressurized. I'm feeling bass in my chest, my back, and my butt. If you had told me that someone snuck in my theater and installed butt kickers under my seat without me knowing, I'd believe you. I even had to double and triple check to make sure my other three subs were turned off. They are. Okay, let's check out the opening scene from The Greatest Showman.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. You're full of dreams.
All right, I gotta take a few minutes to make a comparison with the M&K X15 Plus subwoofer, which was in my top 3 favorite products reviewed of 2023. The X15 Plus has two 15-inch drivers in a push-pull configuration and a sealed cabinet. The X15 Plus is also a THX dominance rated subwoofer. The SW15Ps have no such THX rating of any kind. That being said, while I think the X15 Plus still wins hands down for sheer output and dynamic range, when you talk about bang for your buck and what the SW15Ps are capable of in this type of configuration, we're talking some serious diminishing returns here. When I watched the opening scene of The Greatest Showman with the X15 Plus, it made my screen shake and flex like I haven't seen before. The two stacked 15Ps also did the same thing, where the X15 Plus beats the 15Ps, is louder and deeper bass while remaining impressively quick, tight, and punchy. The stacked 15Ps can play ridiculously loud and deep, just not as loud as the X15 Plus. And the drivers aren't as quick as the X15 Plus since they're ported. The 15Ps are just missing that extra punch down low that the THX dominance rated X15 Plus gives while sounding and feeling extremely tight. But again, we're talking real diminishing returns. And just for reference, with two 15-inch drivers in a push-pull config, the X15 Plus's amplifier is rated at 700 watts RMS with a peak output of 1400 watts short-term and is rated down to 16 Hz. One SW15P has a rating of 475 watts RMS with a peak of 900 watts short-term and is rated down to 18 Hz with a max SPL of 118 decibels. Last, you know I gotta play the race scene from Ready Player One.
First to the key.
First to the egg. You got it.
SMH. The 15Ps just destroyed my room with this demo. Every car wreck, dinosaur stomp, wood splitting explosion is all amplified on another level in this stack configuration, while the highlight being Kong jumping around all over the screen. I can't believe the output I'm getting from these two SW15Ps at this price point. This is incredible. Throughout every demo that I just showed you guys, my walls were flexing, the room was being pressurized, tactile response was visceral throughout my entire room, air was hitting me from every direction. The SW15Ps handled everything I threw at them, and I never heard any port chuffing whatsoever. You will probably still get some port chuffing with just one SW15P if you drive it really hard. So clearly, two SW15Ps is the way to go. I had a huge smile on my face no matter what I was watching. I'm calling it now. This is going to be in my top 5 favorite products reviewed for 2024. I typically don't cover gaming when I'm doing a speaker or sub review, but I decided to switch over to a game that I've been playing recently and having a lot of fun while doing so, and that's the Star Wars Jedi Survivor game. I wasn't expecting earth-shattering bass with a story-driven game like this, but Star Wars games, more often than some other action-style games, can have some decent low end. And yeah, the SW15Ps handle gaming without a hitch. Lightsaber battles really come to life on a game like this, especially when you have a subwoofer like an SW15P, let alone two in a stack configuration. And just for fun, I decided to run the SW15Ps with the Arendal 2V ported, my PB4000 one port open, and my SVS PC2000 ported simultaneously, and yeah, it's just stupid in here now. I am officially a basshead. At the time of this review, the SW15P is on sale with $200 off at a price of $799. However, if you buy two, you activate the 2024 savings and you get two SW15Ps for $14.99. But hey, why stop at two? I will also be doing a review of the original SW15 sealed version that I have in-house right now. And next month, Starke Sound will be sending me a second SW15 that I'm also going to test in a stack configuration. The SW15 can dig even deeper as it's rated down to 14 Hz, whereas the 15P is only rated down to 18 Hz. So I can't wait to see how the SW15 stacks up against the 15P. Thank you guys for watching, and if you found this review helpful, do me a solid and subscribe and hit the thumbs up on the video. And make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you think about the SW15Ps. Do you have them? And if you do, what configuration are they in? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.